This is Pineleaf News, and welcome to episode 9 of Pineleaf Plays the Lore Master. Let me summon my friend here. And let's look at our trait tree. Because I earned a second point when I hit level 9. Now my bear seems to be surviving well enough, so I'll just add some more points into my pet damage. So now I'm at 10% instead of 5% bonus. And for the other line, I'll just start working on getting my lore thing. So let's add a little bit of fire lore. And I get a new skill for fire lore. I get my lore skills. And there's storm lore. Good. We'll go back to pet line for the moment. And yes, resummon my bear. Since my bear disappeared, whenever you retreat. And now let's see about that toolbox. Ooh, we've got a quest here. Now you notice that there's an anvil there, which means that's a crafting quest of some sort.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I look at you, Pine Wolf, and I see a blank canvas, an orange-carved block of wood, an untempered blade, an unread book, any number of things that have the potential for greatness, but are still waiting for the potential to be real. He wants to send me to a mistress of apprentice for training, and I'm not going to tell you everything that's in there. But just to say, I need to go and learn how to craft these things. I need to choose a craft then. And this might be a good time to think about it as I'm heading on my way to finding this crazy toolbox, which is 3/4 of the way to Combe. So I have to go all the way out there. Well, I guess I could have gone on my horse. I'm just so used to doing this quest without having a mount available. Because before I got the journeyman trait, which I have on all my characters, which is why it popped up automatically. But before I purchased that, I would wait until I was level 20 and do the quest there in Hengstacer Farm, where I could get the trait for free, but that's only available for VIPs. So even though, of course, most of the premium and free-to-play players, and even a good hand of the VIPs, buy it well before then so they can have it as early as possible. But that's why I tended to wait until level 14 to use the horse whistle and just walk before I got to that point. Now we have this bristlehide boar here, and this is the boar that chased him away and it caused him to crash his wagon and drop his box. So we have the signature board guarding the road. I'll probably have to kill this boar once more as I head towards Combe later on. We'll see. Yeah, that's about as close as I'm going to get to a gray horse for a while, I think. Gray horses and white horses tend to be rather rarer item in Lotro. Most of them tend to be of other colors, so therefore when you get one, it'd be it's nice. Alright, so I could get it, but I'm going at a nice speed here. Now in my case, all my horses go the same speed due to the journeyman trait, though the smell of roses thing could slow my horse down to its standard speed. Although my standard speed is 72, probably will say, yeah, it says 62 when I have smell of roses on. So I can slow down to the base speed of the
friend.
mount. Right, so he gives me some rations in return. Whoop-de-doo. But this helps my my non-combat regeneration for 5 minutes.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
So now he has a friend in Archet. Supplies here in Archet are limited. Oh, sorry, in Combe, and certainly the ones. So this is a vector quest. The entire purpose of it is to send me to the next area, and that's Taylor Green in the Combe lumberyard. And they had to devise some excuse for doing it. It's not exactly a tight plot here. Of course, seeing that I've done these quests enough times that, as you say, you get tempted to skip over it completely. But I would, if I was doing it for the first time, and maybe at least read or skim through it on most occasions. But I don't want to bore you by reading out loud every single quest text. Now see, there's that old board who's respawned. It can come this way. The number of times that I've forgotten to pass to the left and have that boar come after me again. And here I am in Combe. Oh, beauty. That is a nice name for the horse. Yeah, I guess I will keep that now until I come up with a better name.
How can I be of service?
I was thinking of Ember, but that doesn't quite fit the... that'll do for now. Until I find a better looking one. One that fits my color scheme better. When I get clothes that fit my color scheme better, of course, also. Now, this is a stable master, and he could take me to various places more quickly. So he could take me to Thorns Gate, Caledon, or I don't know why Mickle Delving is not allowed there, but alright. Now here's the guy with the horse quests here, so let's talk to him. This is with the Horse Needs Aid quest that we saw earlier. New arrival in Combe.
How can I be of service?
Thank goodness you've arrived, and just in time. In time for what? New arrival in Combe.
Hello, friend. Could
An
you help
unusual
me with
horse has
something?
arrived in the stable here down the end, but I have no time to help him settle into his... I don't know. You summoned me all the way here to do errands for a horse. Oh, alright. You see, you get some rather strange quests in this game. So first of all, we look at the food trough and see, yeah, it is empty. Let's get some grain for it. And let me move that, since that just gets activated when I do the others. And some drinking water. It needs some well water. Surprise, surprise. And the bedding here. Bedding looks like it's been here forever, probably from the previous tenants of the stall. Yes, and replace the bedding. So we gotta find some hay for the bedding, some oats, or grain. Well, I presume the grain is moldy and unfit. Why in the world do they have that grain out if it's moldy? Well, of course, it's sitting out. No wonder it's moldy. They don't have a grange around here somewhere where they could put their Right now we need some hay for the bedding. Now don't ask me how I'm carrying all these sacks of grain, all of this hay, and not just returning to bring it piecemeal, but it insists I collect everything before. Too bad I don't get a pet pack mule. That would be useful. Alright, that's it for that direction. The pack mule would come in very handy in this game. Alright, now I've got my hay. I still need to get some grain. I'll replace the bedding first. Alright, bedding's been replaced. Bucket of water. Water's been filled. Has something to drink while I collect the rest of the grain. Let's see. What else do we need? Oh yeah, I shouldn't reset my milestone so I don't pop all the way back to Archet the next time I need to go somewhere. The number of times I've forgotten to reset my milestone is... oh, I don't want to count it. Yes, I'm questing in Hobbiton. I use my milestone and I pop up in Little Delving. Egad. Or I'm questing in Bree. And where do I pop back up? Archet. Alright. Now there should be some more grain around here somewhere. Oh. Of course. Right next to the last one I picked up. Ugh. Alright, let's put it into... that's right. For some reason, the other two you click on, this one you walk on top of it in order to do it. Very well, I completed that, and now I'm supposed to pat the horse. Now, look. How's that for a nice looking horse? How'd you like me to be riding that one? Unfortunately, no. They don't let me. But I do get to pat him on the head. Too bad that I don't show the animation for it.
Hello there.
Thank you for your help. That horse looks more comfortable with the new stall already, and appears to be pretty well taken to you for now. Does that mean I get to ride it? No. You may have acquired a new friend in this horse. He seems to have taken a liking for you.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
Now let's get some shoes for him. Find a blacksmith in Breetown to help you. A blacksmith in Breetown. Wait. You're telling me you don't have a farrier in this town? Okay. You don't have a farrier in this town. Now, yes, of course, I could take the stable master.
Greetings.
And he could take me to South Bree. Now, I know, of course, that the smiths in Bree tend to be near the west gate, So going to the south gate isn't going to get me all that much. And anyway, why do I need to spend the money when I could show you the sights? Now very often, if I'm going to be taking a long trip and traveling or something like this, I may just cut out the trip. But the first time through, or showing a new area coming in like that, then you might as well see me coming through. But if I just had to babble along...
I'll not be ignored.
Now this is still an heirlooms thing. The quest giver for this is so out of place for everything else because you collect the items with all the... in the same place where you collect the items for the quest in Combe. Alright, now here's a... Now there's the trainer for Erkabrand's messenger. He's from Rohan for the big battles tutorial. I probably won't be eligible for that quest for another level. Now, what's popped up there? Oh, deed disposed. Horsing around, yes, of course. Now the reward for that horsing around deed is the ugliest cloak on the planet. You'll say, well, why bother doing this? Well, there's another deed related to it that, if you complete, gives you a nice skill that you could use when you do mounted combat. Hey, can you make a horseshoe for me?
What is this world coming to?
Nope. Could you make a horseshoe for me?
This is intolerable.
He's helping Flint with an order. As I said, they just don't have... You would think they would send me to a farrier rather than a rather busy blacksmith. I know, they tend to share the same skills anyway.
Why are you bothering me?
Ah, you need some horseshoes made? Sure, I can make those for you. Do me a favor and grab the items I need while I put the finishing touches on this item. I need you to find me an old horseshoe as a template for scale of the new ones. Now, of course, that's only useful if the old horseshoe came from the same horse. But he wants me to find a random old horseshoe. You get the idea there. If you get a random horseshoe, it's not going to help to scale for this particular horse, especially since he seems to be a bit larger than most of the horses in the area. Some scrap metal and a few crates of nails. But that's how the quests work here. You can get some scrap metal. Crate of nails. Now why you need 2 crates of nails, I have no idea. I mean, really. You would think that a crate of nails could hold quite a bit of quite a number of them. They must be pretty poor nails if he needs 2 crates of nails. Now, I've done this enough times I know where this horseshoe is located. And I better tag this stable master.
How can I be of service?
So I could come here later. Now this is a place, this is one of the major hubs here, so there are a large number of places you can go from here. If it's green, it means I haven't discovered it. It's the blue ones that are the ones I already can go to. Now you can always go to the star areas from here without any trouble, so I can go to Nickel Delving without any trouble. I can also go to the 2 Erluine places. And Hengstacer, they've unlocked that stable one automatically. I guess because so many people go to Hengstacer Farm now, because traditionally you had to go to Hengstacer Farm in order to unlock that one. I wonder if that's in place of the map. Oh no, actually I think the old map they gave to the is in one of those boxes that I still haven't opened up yet. Actually, I'm right next to a vault here, so let me talk to this guy.
What is this world coming to?
Before I return, let's have a visit to the vault. There, well, I am done with my little trip into the vault, so let's head back to Combe to turn in this quest with the horseshoe. I was thinking of giving you a nice long lecture there, but I think enough said that I got rid of much of my stuff that I had there. I still have plenty of things to sell though. Now I'm pretty sure that none of this stuff is useful for tasks, right? So I could just sell the rest, just go to any vendor.
How may I help you?
And they'll be glad to take a bunch of junk and return it, and return money for you. Now, I'll hold on to the light hides for a moment just to make sure just in case I decide to use that for crafting, though I probably won't be, but better safe now than sorry. And that makes everything nice and clean now. Now for this little thing here, this was in one of those boxes, the first anniversary box, where you get a nice little set of fireworks that you can set off. So I'll show you that as soon as I get back to Combe. Actually, I better do that here. I don't want to scare off the horses. I know that's a little bit on the RP side. Not the most impressive piece of fireworks, but it is a permanent item rather than a consumable. In the past, it used to be better looking than the regular fireworks, but the consumables were improved considerably in an earlier update. Now we'll go along and
What can I do for you?
thank you for taking the time to help the breed town and seeing the request through. The horse will appreciate this set of shoes. Stable Master is the only one here trained in replacing shoes, so I'll give these to him right away. Good. But apparently the Stable Master isn't trained in actually making them.
Could I speak with you a moment?
And now we go to the next phase of handling the horse things, and that's up in Hengstaser Farm. In the Hengstaser Farm, yes, which is in the horse fields. I'm going to accept that, but I'm going to wait off before I actually do any of that until I'm up at the farm. But that'll give you an idea. I have unlocked most of the quests I need. I just have to talk to Aegar, and after that I'll unlock a set of dailies that I can do relating to that horse. For now, though, I think it's time to actually take the regular quest in the area. No, actually, the crafting hall is probably the next stage to do. But that will be for the next episode, because we've been around here long enough. So therefore, tune in next time for episode 9.2 of Pineleaf Plays the Lore Master.